back to Break the Script, your trusted source for obscure knowledge. Yes, obscure is today's deep lexicon. And if you're not familiar with deep lexicons yet, check out my other video. It's a mind bender. Today we are going to discuss about how our mind plays tricks with us and how our seventh sense can see through it, but not always. Remember the last vacation that you took? Was it all sunshine and rainbows? Or was there more to it? Take a moment to reflect about the last vacation that you took. Was it a 10 on 10 every day? Let's break it down day by day. When you break it down day by day, you would notice that there were some 5 on 10 or 4 on 10 moments, such as packaging the luggage, or if you have a child, cleaning up messy diapers while traveling. But why are you not remembering these moments? It's because you're evaluating these experiences by emphasizing the picture-perfect moments and the concluding moments, recalling them as you scroll through both physical and mental snapshots, while conveniently overlooking the less favorable moments. This is called the peak end rule and was originally coined by psychologist Daniel Kahneman. Here is the quote. The global retrospective rating was well predicted by the average of the level of pain reported at the worst moment of experience and at its end. Now what does this mean? Simply put, Daniel says that when people assess an experience, they tend to forget or ignore its length, a phenomenon called duration neglect, and rate the experience based on two key moments, the best or the worst moment called the peak, and the ending, hence the name peak end rule. Where else does this sneaky rule pop up? Buckle up for some examples. Have you been to GRT Jewelers? GRT Jewelers knows how to reel you in. Picture this, you scroll in and you're greeted with juice, almond milk, and a parade of employees. Peak hospitality, right? Makes you feel welcome and want to visit again. Another example is Zomato. If you've ever tipped a Zomato delivery executive, you will notice a little thank you screen that pops up when you tip the executive. It creates a peak moment for you and it nudges you to tip more often, spreading joy both to you and the delivery executive. A win-win for Zomato. Another good example is MS Dhoni's last ball sixer in the World Cup final. It's peak sports ecstasy and a perfect ending rolled into one. You know what, Jerry Seinfeld gets it too. A killer joke, you should end the show there. That's what he says. Because it creates peak laughter.
I had them, Jerry. They loved me.
And then?
I lost them. I can usually come up with one good comment during a meeting, but by the end it's buried under a pile of gaffes and bad puns.
Showmanship, George. When you hit that high note, you say goodnight and walk off.
Down to about the size of a softball. And that spells trouble.
All right, well, why don't we smooth the head down to nothing, stick a pumpkin under its arm, and change the nameplate to Ichabod Crane. All right, that's it for me. Be good, everybody.
Now, coming to the main point of this video, why should we learn this rule? We can use this rule to create good experiences for our colleagues and customers when we use this in our workplace or business. Now let's bring this magic to the workplace. Remember that colleague who nailed a project? Showcase them like a rock star in your next meeting. I tried this in a weekly business review meeting and shared a success story with a large photo of my colleague plastered beside it. Everyone on the call loved it, and as it was a very offbeat moment. Here's a side note. Use this power wisely. Save it for those genuine standout moments. Make the peaks count, folks. So your mission this week, test drive the peak end rule at work. Share your tales in the comments. Until next time, keep creating those extra mile moments for everyone. Cheers, I'll see you in the next one.